journey begins at the birth of a baby female Beipiaosaurus named Bluey. She's welcomed by her older brother Son and mother Julie. Beipis are almost always born in the dead of night. This keeps them safe and hidden from would-be predators. While Jewel watches over her chicks, her devoted mate, Long Claw, brings her food. Little Bluey is hungry. Beipi parents will regurgitate food for their young. Jewel and Longclaw will watch over their chicks until they are old enough to fend for themselves. The following morning, under the watchful eye of their parents, Bluey and her siblings have grown big and strong. With food starting to run lower, Jewel and Longclaw lead their young to new hunting grounds. They gather their family and begin the long journey to richer waters. The Beipi is capable of traversing long distances by land, but typically prefers to travel by or alongside waterways to cut through more perilous terrain. Although they're a bit clumsy on land, in water they move effortlessly. They are excellent swimmers. Beipi have the astonishing ability to breach the water. This is the most efficient way for them to travel, as they can cover large distances while conserving precious energy. While predominantly herbivorous, Beipi are opportunistic creatures and will take advantage of its aquatic environment to feed on crabs and fish. The family stop for some much-needed rest under the nice, warm sun. After some time, Jewel and Longclaw urge their young to continue the journey. They leave the safety of the forest and venture into the open plains. They must remain vigilant, for the plains are home to many dangerous predators, such as packs of Troodon and Conatars. But as long as they remain in the safety of the water, the Coners and Troodon pose little to no threat. Yet the waters aren't always a safe haven. Dinosaurus, a prehistoric crocodile that grows upward to 50 feet. The hungry croc charges towards the flock. The croc catches Longclaw off guard. Bluey's brother, Sorin, sounds the alarm. The Beipi immediately react and flee. Unsatisfied, the croc goes after the rest of the group. The Beipi do their best to evade their assailant. They are agile in water, but the croc is faster. He has caught another Beipi. one of Bluey's younger brothers. Bluey and Sol can only watch as the croc devours them. They have no choice but to move on. They finally arrive to richer waters. But they aren't alone. The splashing has caught the attention of a pair of young omniraptors. It's a stare down. Bluey and her remaining family watch cautiously. The omniraptors attack. Bluey and her family prepare to defend their new territory. They manage to kill the omniraptor. They've done it. They've successfully defended their new home. They can now rest peacefully to heal their wounds. Later that night, the dinosaurs has returned. Soren tries to intimidate the croc, but he gets carried away and falls. Injured, Soren quickly runs for his life. The croc crosses him. Miraculously, Soren manages to escape from the dino. The dino then turns towards his mother and sisters. They've all escaped unharmed. But there is no rest for the weary. A Ceratosaurus has heard all of the commotion. Bluey attempts to intimidate the Ceratosaurus, but it doesn't work. The Ceratosaurus charges him. Bluey and her family swim to the other side. Once safe, Bluey fattens the Ceratosaurus. But the hungry Ceratosaurus are determined. The younger Ceratosaurus attempts to cross, but he is grabbed by the dino-seekers. The larger Ceratosaurus charges after Bluey and her family. With the dino still prowling the waters, Jaw makes a run for it into the open field. Bluey and her siblings follow her. The serrator has caught someone. Bluey and her younger sister manage to escape unharmed. Exhausted and a little shaken, Bluey finds a big log to rest. Later that evening, Bluey is alone. What became of the flock is unknown. She calls for other Beipis, but her calls go unanswered. She has found some potatoes, her favorite food. Beipis come out to lounge in the cover of darkness. This decreases the chance of being seen by predators. Yet she is unaware of the danger nearby. A young conotar, and he has caught her scent. Blue senses something isn't right. A close call. Having narrowly escaped the corner, she stopped for a drink of water. But she doesn't realize that she is being watched. Dinosaurs. Bluey continues to drink, unaware of the danger below. The dino has spotted her. Another close call. She's very lucky to be alive. The following morning, Bluey is still alone. After last night's harrowing encounters, she yearns for companionship. She continues to call out and hope for finding others of her kind. Finally, another Beipi. Another female. Regardless, they are happy to have each other's company. And so they join forces. Further upstream, another Beipi approaches. A male, a bachelor. He sees and calls out to Bluey. They greet each other, showing great interest in one another. The pair begin their courtship dance. Beipis, made for life. Now they are bonded, they head off to find a place to nest. They travel all night to find a suitable nesting location. They reach a shallow part of the river, a perfect place to raise a family. Bluey finds a secluded spot behind the large rock to build her nest. The three work together to gather materials for the nest. Once enough material has been gathered, Bluey begins to lay her eggs. She lays a clutch of 8 eggs. Once the eggs have been laid, they will cover them with more forest debris. Once she is satisfied, she will sit and guard the nest with her knife. She will not leave the nest unattended, not even to eat. Soon, the first chick begins to hatch. A male, Bluey greets the firstborn son. The chick will stay close to the nest while his parents search for food. One by one, the rest of the eggs hatch. Bluey's mate leads his chicks to the water. Baby Beipis are natural swimmers and can swim soon after hatching. Back at the nest, all but one of the eggs have hatched. The older chick has killed his sibling. Less chicks means more food for him. Bluey and her mate mourn the loss of their chick. They vent their frustration with angry calls. And while they are looking, the older chick strikes again. While his actions will guarantee him more food, he has made a grave mistake. A Ceratosaurus is near. The Cerato has a remarkable sense of smell and can smell blood from miles away. They are unaware of the incoming danger. Following the smell of blood, the Cerato has discovered their nest. The Cerato attacks. To save her chicks, Bluey attempts to intimidate the Ceratosaurus. A futile effort. Bluey can only watch as the Cerato kills all but one of her chicks. Back at the nest, the last chick has hatched. His timing could not be worse. Ceratois is near. Following his mother's course, the young chick makes a run for the water. She's made it. Reunited, retakes her to remaining chicks further downriver to safety. But the hungry Ceratois continues to pursue them. Bluey's mate attacks the Ceratois. He acts as a distraction to give his family time to escape. Once there, a safe distance, Bluey begins to call for her mate. She waits anxiously for his return. Reunited at last. Of the 8 chicks, only one had made it to adulthood. Now that he is old enough to fend for himself, he leaves to establish a territory of his own. Despite suffering heavy losses, Bluey has persevered. Together with her mate, she will continue to live and raise the next generation, the Beipi.